Good evening, everybody. So, how is your week starting out? It's a Mondays. So, today I might get into a tier list, hence the title there. Hey, Navia fan, how are you this evening? Okay, let's make some condensed. I'm just doing my dailies here, but I'm also thinking of making a tier list tonight. I don't know what kind of tier list in Genshin I can do, though. Like, should I do the must-have characters or the ship ship some couples together, or, you know. I am good, thank you for asking. Okay, we got all four. You playing Wuthering Waves?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Let me open ships. Okay, we'll have a look at that. There we go. We have it as our main question of the day.
Thank you for completing today.
Okay. Uh,
Ad
Need to
Astra
talk to her
Abyssosk.
again. Need to dispatch characters. Because that's how I fill up my crystal fly trap, is having all my characters go and get the rocks that I need to put in it. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, that's just the daily logins at the website. That really, after doing 18 days to get that 20 primo, is you just need to do it 18 times a month. It's not really worth it to do it more than that. Besides, it's been extremely bugged for me for the past 4 months now, so. Actually, let's look here. Is there any events going on? Ooh, the Thorn of Crowns. Of Thorns and Crowns, instead of just a thorny crown. Okay. So let's see how bad I can do here. Although yesterday I did actually, for the first time, I did the minimum 2,000 damage to get the double rewards. Normally I can't even get to that. Okay, Thunder chooses the swiftest warriors as companions, perhaps. Strong mobility is the key to conquering this trial. I have no idea what that means. Utilizes thunderous loops. Synergy with your character's rapid movements. Pyro and Geo bonus. Oh, I can select some stuff here maybe? I don't even know. Can we select this? Apparently I can't. Okay, let's see how this works. They give us an Nemo and water. Okay, so I guess her mobility is something. I guess that's when I should have probably leveled up Sanyu, because Sanyu can be pretty mobile too. She just rolls into a ball all over the place. So Geo and Pyro are locked behind some things that I don't quite understand. Why is she all the way down here? Probably need a healer for this, but I'll go with Sucrose instead. And for my second team, I don't know. They say Thunder is something. I kind of feel like I should use Shogun. I'm just so confused here. Well, let's see how this works. Worst comes to worst. See, I never understand exactly what I need to do in these things. Okay, you have to run around and kill everybody. Is that how this works?
Show me your courage. Show me your courage. Show me your move. Show me your move. Show me your move. Come on. Show me your courage. Show me your move. Come on. Show me your courage. Show me your courage.
Carving waves!
Show me your move. Show me your courage. Show me your move.
Put up a good fight.
Show me your moves.
Yeah, so basically that would have been good for Sanyu. So basically all I have to do is run all over the place. Okay, well this doesn't work.
Steady as stone.
As one with wind and cloud.
Stay put!
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
As a dutiful maid would.
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds come.
Shield blade!
Illusion shattered. Insolent. Now you shall perish. There is no escape.
Leave it up to me, as a good knight should. I'll catch up.
As one with wind and cloud.
Don't be scared!
Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
See, I didn't do the minimum 2,000, so whatever. Only yesterday did I manage to do it. So I'm missing out on 30 primos, but oh well, stuff happens, I guess. Like, it's really not well explained what you're supposed to do and stuff until you actually do it. It's kind of rigged to let people do it over and over and over again. And not a big fan of that. Let's try to get some artifacts, I guess. Navia needs some stuff.
The night is cold.
Bow your head. The tides beckon.
Watch out! Hey there! Fire! Well, with duck. Let the world collide! Don't be scared.
Silence.
Coming at ya! Let my name echo in song! Not now.
What are we gonna get? Uh. And Not a fan of nothing I got there.
Fire! Well, my guiding stars!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Hey there! Ow! Ah, let the world collide! The night is cold.
Silence.
A proper send-off from Messina with love. My guiding stars! Stars, shut...
Bow your head.
Hey there! Aha! Cha!
Holy Lord. Okay. Oh, man. Physical damage on top of everything. Attack with double. Really? This domain is not like I need a sands and I need a circlet. Come on.
Well, not now.
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Coming at ya! Watch out! How dare you! Time to shine! Come on! My guiding stars! Don't be scared!
Bow your head.
Watch out! Watch out! Attack! That's the way! Heads up! Oh! Hiya! Not now! Coming at ya! Ah, this one's got your name on it! A proper send-off from Messina with love! Ah, ah, watch out!
Come on, need to make Navia better. Okay, well, nothing good. Really nothing. A complete waste of resin and a complete waste of time and a complete waste of everything. I don't know if it's just me, but seems like ever since they came out with the transmuter, all the RNGs have gotten significantly, and I mean significantly worse. Okay, let's go and get some ley line monies. There we go, over here. I guess I could remove all these map markings because those were all for Farina's flowers and she's already 90, so I don't need to, I don't think I need to farm her materials anymore.
Hey there! Hey there! The night is cold.
Let the mighty be humble. Such a pain. The hunter becomes the hunted.
Hey there! Hey there! Oh, fire! Well, with frost. Yoo-hoo! Let the world collide! Oh! Not now.
Settle down.
The night is cold. Stars shine.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Let my name echo in song. Hey there! A proper send-off. Hey there! Tap. Hiya! Now! Hey there!
Okay, we're making monies. Oh, there it is. We're making monies. I can do 3 a day.
Proper send-off.
Oh, these things again.
My guiding star.
Bow your head.
And they're immune to Nouvelette, darn it.
Oh, brilliant! Let the world. Hiya! Hiya! Fire! Well, with rocks. Chat. Watch out! Not now. Chat. Watch out! Chat coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Next one is over there still. Okay, hopefully it's not giving me those water things again. I'm getting really annoyed at them now.
Watch out! Coming at ya!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
Yeah, with the luck I was having tonight in the domain, artifact domain, I think it's a good thing that I decided to spend my resin on ley lines. Because I didn't even get something remotely close to good.
This realm is
Okay. All my dailies are
If you
done.
ever have any questions,
Is anybody gonna be pulling for Madam Ping? That is the question. Everybody that loves the teapot should absolutely pull for Madam Ping. But as a free-to-play player, I don't think I'll do that. Okay, well this is where the adventure started, and this is where it ends. Okay.
can we play banker next time?
Nope, you saw you and Mualani, nor. Yeah, except that, my Sanyu is kind of like level 1. I've never done anything. She doesn't even have artifacts or nothing. Okay, time for the tier list. Let me get that out.
I love Spina di Rosula's logo.
I'm
It's
just
designed
looking
by
for
my
it.
mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped
Let's
like a heart?
grab an incognito window. Let's copy that. Let's paste it here.
Oh. Can we play banker next time?
And let's get rid of these ads. There we go. Toot toot toot. That didn't work. Or did it? I'm confused here. Okay, so that did not work. Let's try this again and resize it adequately.
Can we play banker next time?
There we go. Let's get rid of these ads. There we go. So who do we ship with who? Who's our super couple tonight? I feel like we need to start with everybody's favorite mommy, Lisa. And we know that Lisa has something going on with Jean. But that she also likes her cutie. So I think this is the best couple ever. What do you folks
My
think?
time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Does Lisa fool around with anybody else that we know of? Like, I've always suspected maybe Sucrose. Since, like, Sucrose is a totally introvert and Lisa's a super extrovert. Unfortunately, we don't have Dane's lift here. Otherwise, I probably would match them up with Fischl. Even though apparently Fischl is only 14 years old, I'm not gonna care about the age. Like, as far as I know, they're allowed to date if they're in the
There we
game.
go. As long as I have my friends with me.
Although I'm not sure about Klee and Sanyu, but or even Mualani, not Mualani. What's her name here? Whatever. Or Yao Yao.
Oh,
Next couple.
oh, oh.
Next couple, I guess we kinda have to put the other couple that's already in the game that nobody wants to talk about. And if I pick this guy, can anybody name who I'm gonna put him with? I'm having a hard time finding him though. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, there we go. That's
My
the
time
other
with the Spina has
couple
taught me that carrying an unreliable
that we
weapon
know
is
of in the
worse than not
game.
carrying one at all.
Any other couples in the game that we know of?
Oh,
Like, I'm gonna probably keep the best for last.
oh.
Like Noel and the Traveler, obviously. I don't know if you've ever done the hangout, but they went out on a date. Although, I guess, in theory, you know, the Traveler is pretty popular with the ladies. Then a relationship that I've always suspected was Ganyu. And where is the one that I suspected that she had a relationship with? Ningwan. There we go. And then I said I would keep the best for last. Who are we gonna set up Navia with?
Rebooting.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Like, there's two possibilities, I think. One would obviously be
I'll think about it.
Nouvellette, right?
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
But actually, I think that there's something going on between Navia and Clorand.
There'll be an extra
Ugh, I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
What do you folks think of that? Do you think Navia would fit better with Clorand or with a Nouvellette?
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee.
And strangely enough, I always thought that Jean and Diluc would be a couple here, but I could be mistaken.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Extra fee for that.
Or maybe they all just have fun together. I don't know. That's a possibility, folks. And I don't know. Toma and... Too bad can I add one here?
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. Exactly. But none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Let's just call it E. I always thought that there was something going on between these two.
Exactly. But none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Now, if I can only find her, there we go. And I always thought that there might be something here.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
What other relationships might there be in the game?
I'll think about it.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Well, Navia fan is pretty quiet. Are you busy doing the Archon quest in Wuthering Waves or something?
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Oh, I guess Navia completely left then.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Well, folks, if you have any other suggestions for relationships, I am looking here. I am looking.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Oh, I have another one.
Rebooting.
There we go. Let's just add another row.
Yep, you're right.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Yep, folks. You saw that right.
Ugh, I
I
really
think
want to
these
go
two have
traveling.
something going on
Come on, where
because
we
when he
go?
was
As
close
long
to
as I
death,
have my
guess
friends
who
with me.
swooped in and saved him at the last moment?
Yep, you're right.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Oh, oh, um, mm. Can I play banker next time?
Exactly.
Yep,
But
you're
none of them
right.
believed me.
I'm looking here and I am
Do
not
love
seeing
Spina
any
Rosula's logo.
other
It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's
possibilities.
shaped like a heart?
Although, yes, we do have to add one more. At least one more.
Yep, you're right.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Oh,
Can you guys guess who I'm gonna put
oh,
in here?
Can I play banker next time?
I'll think about it.
Yep, folks.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I think these are the characters' love
What's wrong with the
interests
Spinas?
currently
That
in the
carrying an
game.
unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying
I am
one at
not
all.
seeing anybody else.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Oh,
Exactly. But none
oh,
of them believed me.
And I'm trying to figure out if there was a story in here, who would I put in
There'll be an extra fee for that.
as a relationship that I would like to see.
can I play banker next time?
And I am trying really hard here to think that what that would be.
I'll think about it.
Like if currently I had to create a story that I would like to see.
There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Oh, is this where we put the name for it?
Right.
I'll think about it.
There we go.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my
Oh,
mother.
okay.
Have
Well,
you
this
noticed
is
how it's shaped
H.
like a heart?
And this would be I.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
A story that I would like to see in the game would be between her and her.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that.
And if I had to go there, I would even, okay, put this back down.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
My time with
Now,
the
if I
Spinas
could
taught
have
me that
any
carrying
two
an
that I
unreliable
want,
weapon
it would
is
be
worse
these
than
two.
not carrying one at all.
I think voice actor and the lines that they had in the game, two characters that deserve another story, probably together, would be these two. I would like to see these two hook up in the game.
None of them believed me.
Yep, you're right.
If I could ship any two characters that I want, it would be these two. I don't know about you folks. What do you guys think? Which character would you like to see shipped with another character?
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Hey, Kanich and Mualani. I thought that a lot of people would put that together.
Oh,
The thing is that I think that Kanich would actually prefer Zilonan. But yeah, these two would kind of work together, wouldn't it?
I
But if
do
you could
love
put any
Spinadero
two
Sula's
together
logo.
that you would
It
like
was
to,
designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
I guess why not? Although I know a lot of guys would like to see Kanich with another guy. You know, probably something like this, just saying. These two together.
Oh, um,
Not that anybody told me anything. I just think that, just like that somebody once told me that they would like to see this trio happen here. Like, I don't get it, and I kind of do, but I don't think this would work. Cave and Freminette. But hey, everything's possible, right? So yeah, this is what I think that the current state of relationships in the game are. Except for this one here, probably. There might be something going on here, since they are all part of their tribes, or their tribe
I
leaders,
really want
or
to go traveling.
whatever.
I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends
These
with
two
me.
would kind of sort of work together, but I really think that the game might put these two together. We'll have to find out in the next update. Or the next phase, or the next whatever. Because we know 5.1's a filler patch, so we'll have to wait until 5.2. Any other couples that you think that is possible here that are in the game that I'm forgetting? Like, would Kazuha go with Baidu? Like, I don't know. I've seen them sail together and have discussions together. I just don't know if that would actually flourish into something.
Oh, um,
But I'm actually willing to give it a chance here if we had to match people up. Let's put Baido and Kazuha together.
I do love Spinadero Sula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart? Can we play bingo next time? Oh, oh, um,
It's too bad I can't put more than one traveler in here. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe somebody can help me with the tier maker. How do you put more than one traveler in two separate lines? Like Gamin always works, we know that he is in no relationship. Arlecchino could have been with some. Oh, wait a minute. Could Arlecchino and Farina work together? I just know that Farina is super scared of her. And we already know that Arlecchino was close to another girl growing up, so I don't know here who else we can match up together. Like, I think obviously the two furries should go together.
Is worse than not carrying one at all.
Let's put in another row here.
Can we play banker next time?
And where's Kirara? Where is she?
Oh,
There we go. These two furries kind of belong together, I guess. I don't know if you guys agree with that or not. Am I being racist by putting these two together?
It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
It's like, do you think something's going on between Teneri and Coli? Or Coli? Like, their relationship seems pretty professional, but when doing the Sumeru storyline, they were often talking about one another, you know? It's like... It's just that Teneri seems to be extremely strict with Coli, so I kinda never really thought anything was going on there, but since they both talk about the other one often, you kinda wonder. Is that becoming a working relationship? Let's put it in there anyways. Well, we're getting quite a couple of relationships after all, aren't we, in here? I didn't think that I would have this many relationships.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
You know, I thought I would have maybe 5 at the most. Like, we know Lisa sleeps around quite a bit, so... And initially I thought that Jean and Diluc were together, but then Lisa wakes up with Jean one day, wakes up with the Traveler the next day. So who knows? I think all 4 of these are kind of into it together. The odd one out would be Kaya, and I don't know. A lot of people would like to see Kaya match with somebody, but who?
Can we play banker next time?
Like, maybe Eula and Kaya? I don't think they would actually fit, because Eula's really vengeful kind of a character. She, like, hates everybody. Anybody want to see Dory with somebody?
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Can we play banker next time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ugh,
I don't know. The
I really want to go
Kamisatos and
traveling.
the Kujuseras, I
There we
don't
go.
know.
As long as I have my friends with me.
That's a good idea, but I just don't think that he's into it. I think he's into guys and he just hasn't met the guy that he's looking for.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Like, I'm not seeing any other. Like, does Albedo have any love interest in the game?
Can we play Finger next time?
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Rebooting.
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
I'm kind of baffled here. Obviously, no, 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 no,
Do
no.
love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So I think that's pretty much it for the relationships. I got all the way down to M. Like I said, I didn't think I would have more than 5. And basically, they went on a date during a quest. But then between Noel and
Finger next time?
those story time, bedtime thingies, the hangouts, Noel seemed pretty close to the Traveler. I always suspected that Ganyu had a reason for always working overtime, being with Ningguang. And these two are kind of friends, but all 3 of these are kind of really close together. I don't see Farina anywhere near anything. I mean, Farina's just full of herself. I don't know who ever could put up with her. Although probably Riosley. Would that work? Like, would Riosley be able to tame Farina? Like, shut up, woman.
Finger next time?
Stop talking all the time, kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't know, but okay, folks. That's my tier list for tonight.
Reaper says, hello.
Hey, Reaper. What do you think of my relationship tier list?
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Reaper says, what tier list is this?
This is the relationship tier list. Like, who do you think has a relationship in the game? And what couples would you like to see?
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Like, we know Lisa wakes up one day with the Traveler, wakes up the other day with Jean. I always thought that there was something between Jean and Diluc, so I kind of guessed that all 4 of these
But none of them believed
kind of slept in the same bed at some point.
Reaper says, put Ito with Gurao or Lady Goro.
Well, I already have Guru with Kirara, because I kind of put the fluffies together. And I kind of think that Tenari and Kolai have the working relationship going. Baidu and Kaizua kind of like to sail together a lot.
I really want to go traveling.
Chris 1 kind of wanted
Reaper
these
says,
2 together.
Into loves Goro on cosplay. Reaper says, they are perfect match.
I've always wanted, you know, obviously Candace and Sheena. They're my 2 favorite characters in the game. Obviously, we know that there's something going on between
Reaper says,
the
Ito.
2 here. Well, given that Ito is always a pain in the butt, and that Cookie is always there to support and protect him and do everything that he wants, I kind of figured that there's something going on here. Just like Toma and, you know, these two here. Ganyu always works overtime, and that's because she likes pleasing her mistress. In the hangouts, the traveler went on a date with Noelle,
Reaper says, Shogun and Sarah together.
but, you know, these two did have a date in the storyline
Do you
together.
love Spina di Rosula's
Reaper
logo?
says,
It was
Sarah
designed
loves
by my
Shogun so
brother.
much.
Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Yeah, but there's something else, you know, if you've done the events, if you've done the storyline, you kind of know that these two are kind of, you know, the same age. They've been together since the dawn of time. Yeah, I was thinking of Sarah too with the Shogun, but it doesn't work out. You know, I even thought that maybe, you know, Sarah and Dude would go good together, but I don't think so.
Reaper says, Oh qua.
Oh,
Reaper says, Okay, what about Zhongli and the Bird Lady?
Well, actually, that would be kind of funny, except that
can we play
I don't think that the Bird Lady, but I kind of shipped Zhongli and Zhao together. Because I don't know if you remember the quest where Zhao fell in the chasm, and out of nowhere, Zhongli swooped in to save him out of nowhere. So I figured these two have been buddies for a long time too. There might be something there. But you're right, you know,
I really
if
wanna
one
go traveling.
adepti, why not the
I don't
other
mind where we go,
adepti?
as long as I have my friends with me.
But I always thought that, I don't know, she was more with Mountain Shaper
Reaper
and
says, Xiao is more like a son to him.
you think? So you would put these two together and that's their child?
Reaper says, Is this time list about relationships or love relationship?
It would be love. What other, I don't think there's, I don't know.
Oh, oh, um,
Exactly. But none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that.
So okay, so
Reaper
they're,
says, Nuvalet and Ryotsli.
really?
my
So
time
you would
with
have
Spina taught me that
Navia
carrying
with
an unreliable
Chlorine
weapon
instead
is
of
worse than not
Nuvalet?
carrying one at all.
But you're right, Nuvalet did, you know, they like, him and Riosley like giving each other gifts. So that kind of makes sense what you're saying there.
Reaper says. Jeeps and Shenhe.
Yeah, that doesn't work out, so that's why I matched her with Candace. They're like, if I could have a story, any story I wanted, I would like
Reaper
a
says.
story with the both of
Yanadia
these.
with chlorine.
So yeah, they kind of do like to send each other gifts and whatnot, so that kind of makes sense.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. I think our next time.
That's a love triangle. Let's put these two here. There we go. Yeah, because there's definitely something there. I don't see Farina with anybody. I don't think anybody could actually put up with her. She just likes talking about herself too much.
Reaper says. Xiangling and meat.
Who's meat? Oh, yeah.
Reaper says.
Because she's always talking
You and
about...
with Linny.
No, because, you know,
It was designed by my mother.
that would
Have you
not
noticed how
work
it's shaped
at
like a heart?
all. Farina doesn't work with anybody. Like, I'd rather see Lenny with Chevrous or... What's her name here? The girl that always takes pictures.
Oh. Um.
Like, I don't think that is a mix at all.
My time with the Spinas taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not
Like,
carrying
really,
one at
there's
all.
nobody else put up with Farina. Just like I don't see anybody putting up with Fischl. Fischl is so full of herself that, you know, you can't match her with anybody. You know, Rosaria, it's all about work, and Eula is always about vengeance. You know, even at one point I thought that maybe Yelan and somebody, but I can't figure out who Yelan could be
Reaper
with.
says. The Yappers.
I don't know who Yelan could fit with. Like, everybody would like to ship themselves with Yelan, but I don't see somebody in the game that would be a good match for her. Yep, I think we've pretty much hit the ceiling here. I only thought I would be able to make 5 relationships in the game. But turns out I was able to do quite a bit more.
Reaper says. Yellen with Ningwen.
Well, I've put Ganyu because Ganyu's always doing overtime to please her mistress.
Traveling.
Reaper says.
Where we go,
Xiao with
as long as
Ganyu.
I have my friends with me.
Really? You would put Yelan up here? Okay, let's add another row then.
Reaper says. Same as Yellen, she does same thing as Ganyu. Reaper says. They both work for her.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying
Yeah,
an
but
umbrella
nobody
of
does
light
as much
is worse than not
overtime
carrying
than
one at all.
Ganyu.
Reaper says. Canon with sauce.
Canon.
Reaper says. Sino.
I think more of them as rivals, but you see them as a couple. Or are you just trying to put relationships together here out of anything? Whoops, where did Sino go? There he goes.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Oh, I got the wrong date here, by the way. Nobody told me that I got the wrong date up. I need to refresh the page.
Reaper says. Ezra with Lisa.
Nobody said I had the wrong thing up. Why is nobody paying attention? Well, see, I kind of do have that going here because I do have the Traveler here. So if you put Urza here, then it kind of works with Lisa. This is like the weirdest relationship ever.
I really want to
Because
go
the Luke
travel.
and Jean have something going. Jean has something going with Lisa. Lisa wakes up with the Traveler. So, yeah, lots of stuff going on in this relationship. That's pretty much it, I think.
Reaper
mean,
says. Navia fan with Navia.
No, because I think that her and Clorand pretty much works together. There's something between those two, and like it's a love-hate relationship kind of a thing going on where they used to hate each other, but then they used to be friends, and now they're friends again. It's like pretty soon everybody will want to be with Zilonan. I have a feeling that Zilonan probably is going to replace Yelan as a lot of fan favorites. Shipping. I guess she's going to get a lot of shipping combinations soon. By the end of...
Reaper says. Dialogue is more with Ki.
I love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother.
Well,
Have
that
you noticed
just
how it's
makes
shaped like a heart?
everything more complicated. So basically everybody from Mondstadt just, you know, are having a lot of fun here.
Oh, um,
At one point, I was even wondering if Kaya and Eula would kind of mix together, but I don't think so. Because Eula is so
Christina
just
has taught me that carrying an
vengeful of
unreliable
everything and
weapon is
everybody, and
worse than not carrying one at all.
there's always vengeance shall be mine.
Reaper says, I think that is it for me.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, too.
Exactly. But none of them believed me. I'll think about it.
Although, you know, I guess an argument could be made for Zhangling and Waterboy. Because early on in the game, everybody had these two on their team. So at some point, it's like they don't really care for each other. It's just that they've been so long together that it's just what it is. It's a marriage of convenience.
I do love
There's
Spina's
no love
merciless
there.
logo.
They just work
It's
good
designed by
together.
my mother. Have you
I
noticed how
wish
it's
I
shaped
could
like a
have
heart?
somebody like that in my life. I have somebody in my life that was always there, that everything always worked good together, and
Exactly. But none of them believed
Can
me.
I play banker next time?
never had that though. Never, never, never. Many times I thought it did, but it always blew up at some point. Well, folks, that's pretty much my relationship tier. Okay, time for me to go and do my dailies in Wuthering Waves. So while we wait for that to start up, that's a lot of relationships. I did not think that there was so many things going on in this game.
Oh, oh, um,
Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Navia fan says,
my time with
oh,
the
you
Spina
mean
has
me
taught
with
me that
Navia and
carrying an
Furina.
unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Nobody can put up with Farina. And I think that Cloran has something going on with Navia. They used to be friends, then they were enemies, then they're friends again. It's like this love-hate relationship going on.
Reaper says, yeah, true yapper.
Yeah, if you want to put the most yappers together, might as well put Fischl in there, because nobody talks as much as Fischl. Although, to
Navia
be...
fan says, excuse you, she is mine.
But strangely enough, like Navia kinda gets on my nerves.
Navia
Farina
fan says, and so is Navia.
and Farina gets on my nerves, but Fischl can talk all she wants. She never got on my nerves.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind
I
where we
really,
go,
you
as long
know,
as I
miss
have my
exploring
friends
the
with me.
world with Fischl, because she was always really a lot of fun. But okay, folks, that's my relationship tier list. The most complicated relationship would be Lisa, Traveler, Jean, Delu, Kaya.
Oh, um,
And then there's another love triangle here between, you know, Kokomi and Noelle with the Traveler. But pretty much everybody else pairs up nicely. But okay.
Navia fan says, "Don't talk about my wives like that."
Your wives. Your wives. Somebody wants a lot of pain. Wives. Get into an argument with one, you go and see the other one, get into an argument with her. Go back to the other one, get into another argument. Navia's like, oh, did you see this? My mother did it in the shape of a heart. And Farina always talks about herself. So you're like, Farina, I'd like to have kids one day. She's not good with responsibility. She's not good with anything.
Navia fan says, Furina and Navia are THA most supreme and noble beauties and they are perfect.
Okay, if you say so. I think that Yingling is perfect. Okay, time to go and defeat the exiles.
Navia fan says, fair.
Fair. Well, I mean, let's face it. If Ningguang looked anything like Yinling,
May I pray for anything?
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
you know, if if we had her instead of Ningguang, I think the game would have been a lot different. Where are the exiles?
Navia fan says, but still they are perfect and amazing and smexy and beautiful and cute, so I love them like my wives.
Look, I have like 100% exploration here, right? Whether it be here, 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 or here. And apparently I never did the butterflies here. This is like the Sealies.
I shall lead the way. Onwards. Moment of awakening.
That's just my field of expertise.
Fast in starlight. Take form.
Tear them to pieces. Crush them!
So how did I get
Navia
100%?
fan says, BTW what's in the new patch that's upcoming?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to look at the stream. I didn't have a chance to do it yet. You know, people think I have a lot of time, but I don't. How did I never do these butterflies?
Navia fan says, "Oh lol." Navia fan says, "KK, you'll just watch I now."
I'll get around to it, but I had a couple of videos I had to make today, and I didn't even have time to do all the videos that I wanted to do.
No mercy. Leave it to me. Bask in the sunlight. Listen up. Together we fight. Take form.
Which I'm gonna have to do tomorrow morning.
In stars. Oh, stars. Heed my calling.
Because I only do my videos while there's sunlight out, because the lighting is better. The lighting's not so good at night. Okay. So I never got around to doing these exiles here. Now I need to find them. So did you notice that in the game you can run and it doesn't require HP? The only time it takes up HP is when you approach enemies. Otherwise, you could keep on running and running and running. Okay, where are the exiles? Here they are.
Time to rest.
Save me, boss.
Okay, that's done. Okay. We are Mondays, folks, so I need to do my 3 weekly bosses.
Onwards. I should lead the way.
Oh, by the way, Navia fan, if you want to add me as a friend and if you're in the game currently, I don't know if you're in Wuwa, but whenever you have a chance, add me in your friends list.
Take form. Sacred light.
Navia fan says, "Talk to Jeshi and she'll give you a fan."
Tear them to pieces. It's nothing.
Bask in the sunlight. Photosynthesis. Thunder guide us.
This is about when they grab me to drag me up and kill me.
Evil be cleansed.
Ooh, I just missed them. There we go.
My field of expertise. Such zap string. It's our curtain call.
Moment of
Well, that didn't even hit him.
strike is one. Take form. Sacred light.
I should have probably brought Rover to this one. This is not an easy fight.
Roll for me. Life is than everything. Find harmony. Take form. Let it end.
Tear them to pieces. Zapster.
Together we fight. Oh, stars, heed my calling.
There we go. Finally got him. What? I need the rewards. Then the rewards are far from the fight. And they always are far for some reason. Three. Three should be good enough. I think the new guy needs Scar. I'm not sure though.
May I pray for anything specific?
The experiment begins.
If I look at his talents, he requires... Yeah, he requires Scar. So 1, 2, 3, 4... And I got 10. So I don't need Scar anymore. Unless I need to level up his weapon. And no, I don't require Scar. Okay, so I guess it's feathers and turtles. Let's go do the turtle then. Actually, though,
May I pray for anything specific?
let's look
for you?
here
It
first.
would be my honor.
Because she's completely unlocked. I need 1 feather, I got 7. I got 13 turtles. So she requires another feather. What does she require? Only 1 left, okay. Calchero needs bells, which I have plenty of. Okay, so this is where I start running out of that, and I still have plenty of bells. So, okay, I do need to do Scar, and then that's it. Then I can start farming again for skill materials. I like fighting Scar. He's one of the creepiest things, and I'm always mad that I don't get his echo. Anybody else feel that way? Like, when you kill Scar, you feel like you should
May I shall
get
lead
an
the way.
echo?
Tear them to pieces. Zapstring. It's our curtain call.
Find harmony. Take form. Evil be cleansed. Leave it to me. Roll for me.
Navia fan says,
Bask in the
I've gotten his
sunlight.
echo I think.
Impossible. Nobody gets
Take form.
Scar's echo.
I might shine through. Sacred light.
He doesn't have an
I
echo.
shall lead the way.
Like, I would like to have this monster as an echo.
Photosynthesis.
My field of expertise.
He's the only boss currently in the game that doesn't have an echo, and I don't know why.
Banish all vice. Strike fast. Evil be cleansed.
I guess at some point it'll be explained.
Navia fan says. NVM it's the Dreamless.
So be it.
Oh, I didn't kill him fast enough.
Worry not. Take food. Listen up. Life isn't everything.
Tear them to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call. Back off.
Moment of awakening. Fast and starry. Take food. Let it end.
See, he's the only boss that when you defeat him, he never gives you an echo. Every time I defeat him, I kind of feel like they owe me an echo. The Dreamless or the Crownless? It's so confusing. They have so many bosses that sound like the same. Have you done the Dreamless yet? So if you've done the Dreamless, then you should probably be like level 24 now. Oh, they redid the... No, they did not. Oh, the door expires in 4 days, so I need to use up my my earnings. Okay. Need to use up all my preciouses.
Navia fan says. NVM I meant Crownless.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Yeah, you
Navia
actually...
fan says. I'm LVL 19.
Okay, well that's good. I am about to run out here. I don't need weapons XP. I do need tuners though. Okay, so I spent everything. That's it, that's all. I could have bought the phantom appearance for the Echo, the Dreamless, but nah. It doesn't do anything. Oh, what is this? Cord cleansing, yeah, that I know. By Moon's Grace, Festival Memories. Oh, that's so cute. Fireworks, Artistry, most completed 13 times. Strongest Bond, Xingyang. Most collaborated, 64 times. Did I use the paintbrush girl? Okay. Good to know, good to know. I wouldn't call that an event. That was just like, that was like just memories. Ooh, we got mail. What have we got in the mail? Compensation. The Moon Chasing Festival event by Moon's Grace is about to end. When it does, exchange is closed as well. Please be mindful of the duration of the event so that you won't miss the window to participate and make exchanges. Yeah, I already bought everything that I can after I finished doing that. Pretty much everything is good except the flowers. I bought everything except the flowers. Okay, so I have 120. That means 3 domains. So basically 1, 2, 3. Yeah, when you finish the Archon story, you get to the Dreamless. And you kind of need the Dreamless Echo for Havoc. But you really don't have to think about it until, like I said, until you reach level 45, the artifacts are not all that important. Don't waste resources leveling anything up until then.
I shall lead harmony. Blue.
Once you finish doing the events and stuff, just get yourself to level 24.
Bask in the sunlight.
And then you need to start going echo farming. Because even though I said it's not important, you do need to level up your echo bank. The data bank thing, and that's, you need to kill one of everything to level up your, you need to collect an echo from every different monster in the game.
May I pray for anything specific?
Oh, I don't want to do this again. No, no, no. Leave this domain confirmed. But yeah, just concentrate on doing whatever events you can do and spend the rewards where you need them. Spend your daily resin trying to beat up the monsters that you need, which you probably may or may not know who you need. But a good place to spend them is at the simulator when you start the game to get as many of character XP as you can.
May I pray for
Because
anything
character
specific?
XP is like the hero wits, it's what allows you to level up your characters.
Heaven ordains. Banish all vice.
No mercy. My field of expertise. Time to wrap it up. Cleave it. Crush them.
Hot Mama Yingling. She does not mess around. Okay, last domain to farm. Yep, let's go with this team. My best team. These three really work well together.
I shall lead the way. Woe for me.
My field of expertise.
stains. Banish all vice.
So hard getting gold rewards in this thing. It's almost infuriating.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
I really hope they fix that by the next patch, but like Reaper says, I guess I kind of have to go and watch the live stream, so. See, this is where you need to spend, up until you're like level 24, this is where you spend your daily resins, collecting as many character XP as you can. And then when you reach 24 and you level up the characters that you want, you can't level them all up. You gotta really pick the 3 or the 6 that you do want. So essentially, you pick your 5-star characters until you get more 5-star characters, and that's pretty much it. And then you go chasing echoes and do the data bank. And you can go here and select all of them. Well, one at a time, and you track it and you go and kill it until it gives you an echo. You move on to the next one, you track it, detect until you kill it, then on and on and on and on until you get an echo of everything. That's basically how you level up.
Navia fan says, should I ascend to Soul 3?
Yes, yes. Yes, because that's how you get the best rewards. That's like your world level, so yeah. Otherwise, everything is too easy for you to kill and you don't get better rewards.
Navia fan says, KK.
Yeah, they like to use their own terms, but it's, it's like even though they call these wave plates or wave forms or wave whatevers, I still call it resin just because I'm used to it. So yeah, up until level 24, every day you log in, you use up your resin at this guy, get your level up materials for your characters. Then once you reach level 24 is when you can play with other people, and then we can start going and killing everything on the map so that you get your data bank leveled up. Because when is it? When you reach level 15? When you reach level 15 of your data bank, 60% of the monsters will drop an echo. And when you reach like 20, 100% drop rate. So all of the echoes I'll get will be gold. Whereas when I reach, what was it, level 15, 60% of everything that I kill will give me a gold artifact. A 5-star artifact, so. Once you reach level 24, that's when you start leveling this up to get it at least up to level 15. So at least 1 out of 2 monsters that you kill will give you a gold artifact. And then you level yourself all the way to 45. To get the best rewards and everything. Because at level 45 is when you start getting gold artifacts from the skill domains. This one here. Unfortunately, between 45 and 67, like I am now, the drop rate doesn't change. So there's no difference between level 45 and 60 something. Unfortunately, they need to fix that. Like, it doesn't give you better chances of getting a gold reward or nothing. And they apologized and they said it. That's why we have all these events that give us free stuff, but still, kind of not cool. They could have done that in a hot fix. Don't have to wait 3 months for them to do it. Yeah, the longest part is when you reach level 24 and you need to start killing everything to get echoes. I was talking this morning with Dante. Well, you were there, I think. He was like, oh yeah, I remember when we started this game and we needed to farm echoes. Like, even now I still need to farm echoes every once in a while for my second or
Navia
third.
fan says, I sent you a fried request.
Oh, awesome. You were able to find my code. Accept. Boom. Awesome. So now I can keep an eye on your progress. I don't know if you remember Alexia. She used to come in here. She played once, and she's level 6. And she hasn't played since. Over 30 days ago. It's actually, been 6-7 months since she played. Still says over 30 days ago. Robin hasn't played in 10 days. Chris hasn't played in 3 days. Yet most people play every day. Urza is currently online. His sister's online. Ryaksu is Urza's sister. So they are playing. They're both 52, really. Dang, so Urza is actually catching up because Ryaksu was ahead at one time. So Navia fan is serious. Is serious. Why so serious?
Pin says, hello.
Hey, Pin! Dang! What are you doing up this early in the morning? You crazy! You crazy girl!
Pin says, hi.
Yeah, in 10 hours from now, I'll be streaming.
Pin says, it's 11.
It's
Pin
11 in the
says, XD. Pin
Okay.
says, laughing face. Pin says, my family aren't home.
Oh, is everything okay though? I mean, I
Pin
hope that.
says, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they must be out to work or something and doing groceries and And you're at home, no
Pin
school.
says. Yep.
And you're home, no school today. But yeah, in 10 hours from now, I'll be streaming again. I get up at 7 o'clock my time to stream in the morning. And then at 9 o'clock, when I finish my stream, I see in the Discord chat that, 2 hours ago when I started streaming, you've been posting pictures and stuff in the Discord channel. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hey. Ooh, somebody just joined me. Hey, Ben.
Hello.
Ooh, somebody just.
Navia fan says. GTG bye.
Okay, so I guess you're getting off. Okay, Navia fan. Bye, boys.
Pin says. Oh, okay, see you.
Hopefully, maybe tomorrow you'll be 24 after doing an Archon quest
Navia
or
fan
something,
says.
and
Bye.
I'll be able to join you tomorrow's maybe. Bye, boys. So Navia fan just started playing Wuthering Waves. Yeah, it's a good
Oh yeah.
thing.
Oh jeeps.
Yes.
I finally got C6 Sarah.
Sarah Kuju?
Kuja Sarah, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good, because that's when she gives you like 150 damage bonus to the Shogun.
And guess what?
What?
So she was C1 before I wished on the banner. Guess how many 5 stars it took to get her C6?
Wow, I don't know. You kept getting her over and over and over again. So I'm guessing you went to hard pity on whoever's banner you were wishing for and got her.
Yeah, so I was wishing on Kinich's banner.
Okay.
I got his first C0 at 8 City, but I didn't get Sarah. and then many days later, I decided I really want to get Sarah, and because Chevros was on there as well, I decided to wish. And do you want to have a guess how many 5 stars it took?
May I pray for anything
How many
specific for you?
5 stars did it
It would be
take?
my honor.
4.
What? That's crazy. So what, can each is C1 and somebody else is C1 now?
No, he's C2.
Kanichi is C2, so you got 3 of him. Wow.
Yeah.
And you lost your 50-50 to who? Tanari?
No, Kuching. I actually really wanted her. I have her at C2 now, but because I have Sarah, it'd be really fun to play her as well because her damage would be a lot better.
Well, between her and Chevreuse, like you can have like Arlecchino, Chevreuse, Kuju Sarah, and the Shogun, and you're gonna be doing like 250% plus damages.
I don't have Alexino or Raiden.
May I pray for anything
What?
specific for you? It would be my honor.
Well, Arlecchino I can understand, because better to keep your wishes for Mavuika, who's gonna be better than Arlecchino. But
I
don't
don't
you have
think
like...
I'll be wishing. I want to get Albedo and Jade Cutter.
Really? Okay, that's kind of weird that you don't want the Shogun. She's such a good battery for everybody.
I was going to, but then I saw like videos of Kenichi with constellations, and I was like, I really want, because like my Al Hatham was kind of doing more damage than him as his zero, probably because I didn't have the right build. But yeah, I was like, I really want him to do better. So
Well, Al
I have no
Hatham is
regret.
still one of the best DPSs in the game.
Yeah, he's
Like, I should do a top tier list tomorrow about the best characters to have in the game. I did a top tier list tonight in my video, so you can rewind. I was doing all the relationships from my point
Oh
of
yeah.
view. From my point of view in Genshin, all the relationships.
Well,
Uh,
my Kinich now is finally caught up to my Moalani's damage. Although I
dang.
still think my Moalani is a little bit more powerful, but I have her like my Moalani. She's C0, but I have a signature weapon, so maybe that's why. Although she's okay even with a like a 4-star weapon, so
So is
who knows?
Mualani better than Yelan?
Um, well, Yelan's a good support of field DPS. Moalani is on field, so it
Yeah.
depends what. But her damage numbers are like crazy higher,
Okay.
like
More
single hit.
so than Nouvelette?
I don't really know who's better. I mean, Moalani has like bigger numbers in like one go, but the Nouvellette can do like multiple numbers over and over and over and over and over, like constantly. So I don't have Nouvellette, but um, yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought you liked all the boys and was trying to get all the boys. And you never
Oh,
got Nouvelette?
she's Milani's too fun to play, and I like her outfit and everything. So
Oh.
yeah, she's a very nice. She's definitely my favorite female character.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then yeah. And then like I was gonna make a video on getting Finch and Sarah, but the problem was I deleted the earlier recordings of when I was wishing on the first few, I think the first 30-ish, 30-40 pulls. I actually deleted that video, so I don't know if I'll make a
Oh.
video on that. But like I
Well,
still have like the other thousands of pulls on there, so.
do you want me to upload your videos to my YouTube channel? Can I do that?
Most of my videos are just random. Like they're not like I'm not trying to become famous or anything. I just put random stuff. Like I usually just like make music videos or put memories of my friends. Like just make memories for my friends and stuff. I don't really try to become anything. I just do random stuff.
Well, that's good. I also do random stuff, and people always complain, like, you should only do gaming. Never
That's
mind the
okay.
cats. Never mind the shows that you watch. We don't care.
I just
But
I like making music videos and I just like going watching them and being like remember this, and I showed my friend the one of the first videos I made like with her when she told me about Genshin, and she so we made some memories and I made some videos and I showed her like a few days ago and I was like remember this, and she's like yeah, so yeah, just yeah, lots of memories there, so yeah, it's just nice to remember all the good times. I mean any day is a good time, but you know.
yep, true that.
Yeah, she's really surprised when she saw that video again, so it was nice.
She's like, oh yeah, I remember that fun times.
Yes. And then my other friend wants to come over to my house, maybe next week. Just replied her.
Well, that's nice. It's always nice to be able to talk face to face with people. I kind of miss it because I live so far away.
Oh yeah, well, my friend, in real life friend, who wants to come over to my house. She lives quite far away from me now because we moved like early this year. So yeah, it's a bit of a far drive, but that's fine.
Well, same thing here. Like, 3 years ago, I moved way, way far away. Like,
Oh,
a good 10 hours drive from where I used to live. But I also used to ride motorcycles, so I would see everybody like once or twice a week.
I
You know, it's easy to get on the motorcycle and just go and visit friends all over the place. It's
I
cheap
don't
on
think
gas and it's fun riding your motorcycle and just getting out.
I've
Except
had
like,
any friends over for like over 3 years.
so, you know, it's like I'm used to seeing everybody all the time. And as you know, I'm paralyzing and kept dropping my motorcycles and breaking them, so I had to kind of stop that. Moved out here,
I'm not
10 hours drive away from everybody, and I haven't seen anybody since then.
I'm not good at bike riding. One time I tried to slow down the bike, but instead of pressing the brake, I was pressing the handle and I crashed into a tree.
Yeah, a
It's
lot of
together.
people tell
I
me
lose.
that because you
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
I probably told
look
you that.
you need to look at where you're going and not look at what's coming ahead of you.
I don't remember the last time I was on a bike, to be honest. Probably in primary school or something. I don't even know.
Ah,
I don't remember. It is fine.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
would rather ride a horse. I mean, we were
yeah.
even though
I mean,
like I much prefer running horses, even though they're like very unpredictable. Except our Arab, he's not too bad. He's predictable in a way.
well, I'm so good with animals, you know, so I would have no trouble riding a horse. I'd love to. I wish I had kind of younger, because now I can't. It's like riding a motorcycle. It's just not going to be good for my back and my neck. So it could
Uh,
actually make things worse.
yeah,
But I wish that when I was younger, I had the chance to ride horses. I would have loved that. I think I rode a
mm,
pony once and I don't even remember it. So,
yeah.
I think I got on the pony once, went around in a circle, and that was it. And it cost me like $5, and that was
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And I was probably like 7 or 8 years old. So I
Oh,
don't really remember it.
that's okay.
But yeah,
I
I remember
have
being in
some.
high school and there was one girl that she, you know, used to ride every weekend. And she loved it and kept talking about it. And I was like, that would be so cool. But for
Yeah.
us, riding horses is very expensive sports. So,
It is.
you know, because where I live, you can't have your horse on your property. So you kind of need to leave it at a farm or a ranch or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, they feed your animal and take care of your animal. So that costs expensive. And then on
Yeah.
the weekend, you can go there to the ranch to ride your horse. So,
Yeah. They are quite expensive when it comes to adjusting and stuff.
Navia fan says,
But
feet.
well, Navia's back. I don't know why they're talking about feet. Maybe because I'm just walking around. I did all my dailies. I got nothing left to do here. But since Pin joined me, at least I got somebody to talk to. You're like the only person, well, Blast used to
Pin
come in
says,
here and talk to me, but
Pin says, laughing face.
you're the only person that comes in here and talks to me. It's fun. I miss it. I miss being able to talk to people and not have to type everything. And then you have the autocorrector change everything that you're trying to say.
yeah. That always happens to me. The autocorrect. I'm like, oops.
I just hate typing.
My Kinnish is still level 86. new leveling up. But I never had the books.
How do you find playing him? Is he complicated? Because every time I try to do the bomb thing, it doesn't work for me.
I find his playstyle quite easy to understand. So basically, you just press your skill, and then you can just. I think you just press your normal text. Let me just test on a. I'm pretty sure you have to press your normal text to get the damage. Let me
But
test on
aren't you
a.
supposed to like jump into the blind spot of the enemy like 3 times in a row to maximize his damage? Like I
Let's
was looking
see.
at videos and there's always like this triangle in back of the enemy and you have to jump into that 3 times in a row to maximize his damage. And I just have a hard time just shooting the grappling hook, let alone trying to jump into the thing, and I just can't, you know. He's been on loan in certain events that I've done. And I did his trial thing, and I just can't control him. I can't play that character. You're so lucky that you can. Because, yeah, by the videos of everybody, he's doing a lot of damage. I don't think you'll ever be able to beat Alhaitham, but he's gonna be close.
Well, now that I have his C2, he is much stronger. But I think Molani, well, my Molani is probably stronger because I have a signature weapon and she's just crazy OP. And that Vaporish is very strong. The triangle's only there for like the first second and then it goes away, so I don't think it really matters.
Well, from what I heard, getting into the triangles is what gives him a bigger stack. That's how you stack his damage. Like I said, I can't try him out. I can't really try to do it because I'm just no good with the keyboards and pushing buttons and stuff. But I saw that recently you did the 36 star The Abyss. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. It was the first time that, for some reason, the Spell Abyss was quite easy compared to usual. So I don't know if that's just this time, but maybe because I have his C2 now, he might help me get 30 stars more often. Maybe.
I've never 36 The Abyss, so.
So many of my friends have, and they have like no 5-star weapons. I have a few, but they've always done a lot better than me. But it's okay.
Yeah, I have one 5-star weapon, and it's the Sky Harp bow.
Oh, that one, yes. I really want that weapon.
And I don't have anybody that uses a bow, cause. I mean, what? Should I give it to Fischl? Like, really?
Yeah, you could.
But I don't use Fischl, I just use Fischl for Oz. And I won't be using Fischl anymore as soon as I get Cookie, if I ever get Cookie.
Oh, you don't have Cookie?
No.
Like you could put it on Tignari.
For the longest, yeah, well, my Tenari's like level 20, so.
Oh. Oh no.
Yep.
You can put it on Sarah. If you.
I don't use Sarah either, but Sarah's like, what, level 50? Because at one point I was thinking of leveling up Sarah and Chevreuse. But both characters need to be C6 to be any good. So I'm like, so I'm just wasting resources leveling them up because I don't have them C6. So that's the one thing everybody's been complaining to me, Hoyo, that it's harder to get 4-star characters that you want. It's easier to get the 5
Navia
stars.
fan says. Hey hey.
Yeah, it took me 4 5 stars to get 5 copies of a 4 star.
You know, and that's when they come on banner, because the banner's always the same. Bennett comes up like 4 or 5 times a year. You can buy him in the shop, but I
Raiden's
haven't.
like, well, not Raiden. Sarah's like only on Raiden's banner. I feel like I think she's only been on Raiden's banner.
Yep,
So
yep, twice, and that's how I got her. But I haven't seen Cookie. Ever since I started playing a year ago, Cookie's banner hasn't been up. I haven't gotten her.
I know she was on a banner because I have her at C4, but I can't remember what banner that was.
Maybe Ito, and I didn't want Ito, so
I did not wish on either. Let me see.
So yeah, if they put her on the banner of a character I don't want, then I don't pull. So
But she was on Nahida's and Nilo's. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Actually, never mind. No, I didn't wish for her then, because I didn't get Nahida then. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either, but it's been a while. And unfortunately, I did not get her, so.
Oh, maybe she was with Sino. When Sino was with Hayato. Maybe.
See, I don't want Sino, so that's a possibility.
Yes, she was on that banner. That's when I got her. Every time.
So it makes it really hard for me to get her when I don't want the 5-star on the banner that she's on.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have wished for C6 Sarah if I didn't want the 5 star. But because Kinich is Kinich and yeah. Yeah. C6 Sarah is 100% okay.
Yeah, it's like, okay, they put her on Venti, but then I don't want Venti because I already have Sucrose and I already have Kazuha. But if they put her on, Venti's banner, then I'm never going to get her. So it's harder to get a 4-star character that you want.
Onwards.
Yeah.
And since the game started, everybody's been asking for a 4-star selector. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but they gave us a free 5-star.
Yeah.
And I still have not selected it because I don't want anybody.
Onwards.
I would have preferred a free 4-star of my choice than a free 5-star.
Onwards.
I got to know. So you see 3.
So I'm still waiting until the 1st of next month because I'll buy some Fates.
I think that's already finished. I can't see it
No,
on the
it's not. No, it's not. Well, a week ago, it still had 20 days.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I know I already used it, but I didn't see it on the event.
Yeah, so there was still 20 days 7 days ago or 6 days ago, so on the 1st of next month, I'll be buying 5 Fates. I'll be doing another 10 pull on the standard banner. And I'm close to getting Soft Pity, so I might get a 5-star.
End time, October 8th.
Yeah.
Apparently it ends on October 8th, but I can't find it on the events area. Maybe it's gone away because I already...
Yeah, because you've already picked yours.
Oh, okay, that's good then. I was like, oh no, you haven't picked one, and it's all gone.
No, it's not gone. No, it's not gone.
Onwards.
That's good.
So if it's because the thing is that if you, like I say, okay, do I go with Kaching or do I go with Mona? And what would happen would be if I pick Mona and then on the 1st of the month I get my free 5 Fates, do a 10 pull, and guess who I'll get again?
Well, Mona C1 will really buff, like, Vaporize and... Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I'd rather have one of each. Like currently, I don't have any Electro characters. I have Shogun and I have Fischl. And neither are bad, but I'd rather have Kujusera because I kind of need an Electro Healer Hyper Bloom character. And Fischl's good, but she's not great. So I was like, okay,
Insane.
so I kind of need Kanich because I kind of need the Electro characters on my teams. I don't have
Oh,
enough
Kinnick doesn't really work the best with Electro. I
not
mean, he does, but his
not
thing
Kanich,
does go up.
Kaching, the free 5-star
Oh,
Kaching.
I think Kinnick.
Yeah,
But it,
I'm confused because you know I'm not Asian, so all these names are confusing. It's like this game here, I can't pronounce none of these characters.
May I pray for anything specific for you?
Like, what was it? What is this? Jinxi?
No rush.
Well, Yingling I can
Impatient
pretty
ones will
pronounce.
fall.
Verena I can
We'll
pretty
make sure we'll be
pronounce.
there for everyone.
The experiment begins.
But Yao, like, okay, I'll just call him the male Yao Yao.
I'll do my best.
I can't pronounce this.
I see my way.
Calchero I can kind of sort
I should
of.
try to slow him
Sanwa
down,
I
he
can
said.
kind of pronounce.
Why hesitate? if you know what
Baiji,
you want?
Baiju sounds.
Anything I can
Wow,
help
wow, woo, woo, yang, woo.
Let's reach Father
Yang Yang,
destinations
okay, I can
together.
pronounce Yang Yang. Chichia.
Nice pick.
Alto. Ling Yang. See, there's all these
Sometimes I feel they
Danjin.
carried away.
Make this quick.
I can't
Experiments and
pronounce half of these names. Tauchi? Tauki? I can't pronounce half of these names. That's what happened. Yep.
is there like a voice thing that like tells you what it sounds like?
Probably
Like in Genshin?
if I listen to it. But even then, you know, like forever in Genshin, I was calling Jin Shao. I was calling him Water Boy because I couldn't pronounce his name. So I would just call him Water Boy. I couldn't pronounce Jinshu for nothing, even though I did the stories and Paimon says his name 50,000 times. I'm like, I'm too old to be learning all these new words. Like, look here, I'm looking at these characters here. Kiching, Kichingzi, Wan. I can't pronounce, like, what's this guy's name? Zinli? I can't do this. Chong Wang, okay, I can kind of pronounce his name. Like, what kind of name is Da? Da? Pai Pai. Kind of looks like PP, but whatever. And it's okay. I don't care for the names. I like the characters. I like the designs. I like the fights.
Yeah.
Soar against the winds.
But it
I'm
makes.
the same. I just wish for those that I really want to get. Even
But
if
it
they're not
makes it-
meta or not. I just, if they like the character, then
Well, yeah. Well, see, I'm trying to kind of one day be able to 36 the Abyss.
you should try this Abyss. It's quite good at the moment.
I tried it. I can't even 6-star or 9-star or 3-star the other floor below it. I got 8 out of 9 stars, and that's it. And I've redone it twice, and I give up. I don't like doing the Abyss,
Onwards.
but it's like the only thing left to challenge me in the game at this time.
Forgive me.
But I need to concentrate on characters that will help me get through it. So that's why, you know, I get people like Nahida, Farina, Navia, Even though I don't like the characters, these are the characters that are going to help me get through it.
Forgive me.
C1 Candace is not going to help me get through the abyss. Or C0 Candace is not going to help me get through the abyss. Candace is only good at C6, and, you know, we all know how hard that is to get.
Some people can 36-star abyss with just 4 stars.
Forgive me.
Yeah, and you look at their 4 stars and they're all C6. And they got 5-star weapons and they've got cracked artifacts. So, oh yeah, no, I'm not a whale. I'm doing it with a 4-star. All my characters are triple crown and stuff.
Forgive me.
You know. So go poopy on my, you know, somewhere else.
The YouTuber
'Cause-
Steady Plays, she can 36-star abyss with 4 stars and 4-star weapons.
Yeah, well, you know, I can't do that with Amber.
Forgive me.
I used to main Amber because I didn't like Lisa and I didn't like Kaya. So I was just running around with Noelle and Amber when I first started Genshin.
Oh yeah, no,
But-
well, I got her so late.
And I'm really liking Noelle now. Like, both of them, I dropped both of them like when I leveled them all the way up to 30.
Forgive me.
But now that I have C6 Noelle, I decided to put a crit rate circlet on her and just go berserk on everything, and I'm having a lot of fun with her.
As far as the eye can
She
Yeah.
is nowhere near a DPS character like Navia, but it's still fun to see that she can do, you know, constant high number damages.
She needs a C6 Goro for extra damage.
Forgive me.
I need Goro C6 one day. He's C2. I got Noelle when I was AR 58. But she's C6 because I got a bunch of her when I wished for Nahida. And then I got her in the standard banner actually. The day after, I think.
So yeah, Noelle was she, you know, she scales on defense. She's never gonna be the highest
As far
DPS
as
in the
eye can
game.
see.
But ever since I got her C6, cause like you, I think I got her with Nahida or whatever. I've been slowly working on her artifacts, and I got double crits on all of her artifacts. They're not like mega super god rolls, but still, for me getting double crits on all of her artifacts, I've been having a lot of fun with her.
Forgive me.
I wanna put Edo's weapon on her, but I don't
Well-
have it yet.
Well, I still have the 4-star defense weapon that I crafted for her. That's only R0 or R1, because I'm not going to make a bunch of swords for her, but... But see that, like, that's one character that... How could I say? Wasn't good, but I'm having fun with her. So, you know, it's just more of a... I like Noelle. She was very good to me in the beginning of the game, so... It's a character that I respect, that, you know, I kind of enjoy.
I got
But-
Chi Chi to do 278,000 on Scaraboss. And
That's,
she's only talent. She's talent 8.
that's
And she's
awesome.
his pro.
I was so upset when I got my first Chi-Chi losing my 50-50.
I really wanted Chi Chi. And I was wishing on a standard banner a while ago, and I was like, I really want Chi Chi. And then she came, so that's really good. And then because everyone doesn't like her, I decided
As
to
the
like
eye can see.
make her do big damage on Scaraboss.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody likes her.
I like
But
Chi Chi.
then,
She's good. She's very nice. But no one will
but
hate her so much.
but then I would bring her because, up until then my only healer was Barbara. And when you go and do the domains for farming with a healer, she always freezes over. The mages always freezes her because she's hydro. So when
When
I
I was
got
a learn
Chi
AR, sorry.
So when I got Chi Chi and she's cryo and she's healing, then I'm like, yay, finally I got a healer that doesn't freeze.
When I was
So
a
I
learn
kind
AR, I got Barbara really early because, yeah, and then I got her at C6 really early because I tried to get a Bennett on Sana's banner and she was C6. But the thing was, whenever I used her, I died. I didn't play her correctly, but I didn't use her the whole time, basically, but it's okay. It's alright. I got Bennett eventually, so it's okay.
Yeah, Bennett is great too.
Yes.
Yeah, my Barbara just pretty much Jinxiao and Barbara and Noelle all got C6 pretty much at the same time within a few banners, and ever since I got Farina Nouvelette, I don't really use Barbara anymore, and I don't use Jinxiao anymore, because compared to Farina, they're not worth it. And Yao Yao's healing is so much better than Barbara's. Plus, I get the Dendro reactions. I'm really liking Yao Yao. As much as you're liking Chi Chi, I'm liking Yao Yao. Like, I was really happy when I got Nahida. I was doing Dendro all the time. And like a month and a half ago, I decided to start working on Yao Yao. And I haven't used Nahida since.
May I pray for anything?
I think Yao Yao is like in my top 10 best 4-star characters ever.
Onwards.
Okay. Yeah.
And if I need to do a top tier 4 stars, it would be hard between Cookie and Yao Yao. Like, I think
My
those
friend
are.
has a C6, and her Gami is crazy strong. He has I think Wolf's Gravestone R2, and their Gami is just crazy strong. They said that he got 3 million on Scar Boss. I haven't seen it, but I've seen just a normal boss, and the damage is just crazy.
Well, when Gammon came out, I actually was watching a lot of videos, and people said he was really good. And I had the choice of either using Zhangling or leveling up Gammon. And the difference between the both is like, Gammon is better when you have one boss, but then Zhangling has the off-field pyro presence that nobody else has.
Yeah. Like single hit is pretty good, but she has the 5-star plunge buffer. What's it?
May I pray for anything
Jinyan?
specific for you?
So I decided to go with her, but yeah. I think that Gammon can be just as good as Yutao. My Yutao is not really good.
I was debating whether to go for Hutao or not.
Well, now that Mavuika's coming, I would say no.
My Primogems are right now up to 1 5-star worth.
Yutao is my first 5-star.
I
She's
have
the
I have enough primos right now for 1 5-star. The 4 5-stars to get Sarah kind of random.
Well, I'm trying to get enough to get Zhongli and Mavuika.
Oh yeah. I definitely want to get Albedo there, but I just don't think he's gonna be out anytime soon. And then the Chronicle Wish.
There's so many 4-star characters that people want, and they keep giving us Bennett and Barbara and Jin Shao and Rosaria. Those 4 characters come up like 4 times a year. Why?
Well, somehow I have like
May I pray
a
for
crazy
any
amount of
reasons
Dragonsbane.
for you? It
I
would
don't
be
know.
my honor.
Yeah.
I'm sure your wishes will come true.
I hate the weapons. I keep getting the bell. I got like 15 bells. Every time
Well,
I get a 4-star weapon, it's the bell.
I think
Like
if you use it,
it's like the crappiest weapon in the game, and they keep giving it to me. Genshin hates me. That's okay, because I have no love for it either.
I think I have more standard 5-star weapons than 5-star standard characters.
It took me, what, 9 months before I got the Favonius sword? And I got 2 of them now, but, it's been a year since I first started, so.
I remember on the standard banner, I got a
Terumi
lot of
says,
5-star weapons.
salty
Like,
nuts.
I would get more weapons than characters. So right now, well, some of them wasn't limited.
May I pray
I
for
got
any
2 shower
reasons
weapons,
for you? It would
2
be
Wolf's
my
Greystone,
honor.
3 Aquila Favonia, Skyward
I'm
Blade,
sure your wishes will come
Skyward
true.
Spine, Skyward Pride, Amos Bow. And then I have Freedom Sworn, Hunter's Path, Aqua Simulacra, and Surf's Up.
Show off. It's too bad I can't play on your account.
And I can't join your world because I'm on a different server.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so frustrating. Hey, Terumi, how are you? You missed my tier list tonight. I did the relationship tier list. Well, yeah, I guess you can always rewatch tonight's stream to see it.
Oh yeah, and then the 5.1 live stream is on Friday apparently. I don't know what time. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the usual time. Like not like last time when it was like 8 hours early. I think it's back to normal again.
Terumi says, horrible.
Well, I came up with 20 relationships in the game, so you might want to rewind and check those out. But yeah, the live stream, Wuthering Waves also came out with the live stream a couple of days ago, and I still haven't had the chance to look at it. So I gotta do that. And now, like you said, Genshin is coming up with... Well, the thing is, I don't know why they're really doing a live stream for a 5.1, which basically is just a filler patch. Unless they're gonna start talking about 5.2. But 5.1 is just a filler patch, so why even do a live stream for that? I don't know. I'm really mad at them. I don't know. Have
Terumi
you...
says, knowing you probably rated Diluc X Kaya on top tier.
Well, just because Reaper said I needed to put Kaya with the Luke. But in my top tier, I had the Mega Orgy team of Lisa, Traveler, Jean, the Luke. And then somebody said I needed to add Kaya to that mix. Then in second place, I had the trio love triangle between Noelle the Traveler and the Traveler and Kokomi. But then all the other 18 relationships are normal duo
Terumi
relationships.
says, LMAO stop
If
I am
I could
wheezing.
offer anything specific for you, it would be my honor.
You can check it out. Like I was
I'm sure
matching
that
Zhongli
wishes
and
will come
Zhao
true.
together, and people were like, no, it's more like a father-son relationship. So I ended up putting Zhongli with somebody else, and then I'm like, Ganyu's always doing overtime to please Ningguang, so they must be in a relationship that I don't know of. But then people said no, Ningguang is with Yelan, so I had to redo a couple of relationships. Not easy, not easy. I think that's the hardest tier thing that I ever did.
Terumi says, Ayo.
Well, I thought there was something between Zhongli and Zhao, given that Zhao almost died in the chasm, and at the last moment, Zhongli came in and whooshed them away, saved them. I thought that, okay, well, maybe there's something going on between those two. But then somebody had to go and say, no, it's a father-son relationship, and it's like, ooh, okay, not gonna do that then. So Zhongli's with Cloud Retainer, apparently. That works. Whatever. I had a lot of fun doing it, though. I didn't think I'd ended up with 20 relationships in the game, but like Baidu and Kazuha, you'd never think that that would be a relationship, but they often sell together, so you never know. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask you, Pin. Have
Terumi
you?
says, me ex Lisa, me ex Kavet, and me ex Sino BFR.
Well, you're forgetting from Minette, but that's okay. Pin, I wanted to ask you something. Have you leveled
Terumi
up
says,
any
3
artifacts
best
lately?
ships I listed. Pin
Any
says,
artifacts?
XD, laughing
Yeah.
face.
Like, have you had any luck? Because I have a theory. Ever since they came out with the transmuter, all my rolls are going into HP, and flat defense.
Where is it? I got so when I was doing a boss, I think for
Terumi
Molani,
says,
when I was
no,
loving her,
Ermina is
or
my son.
Kinich's boss, I'm not sure which one. I got a Hydro damage goblet, and it was a full roll, and it says defense, crit damage, HP, and crit rate. And every single roll went into crit damage and crit rate. So now it has 25.6 crit damage and 10.1 crit rate. But I can't use it on her at the moment because
It's an
I
off piece
am,
and it doesn't work.
yeah. But I don't have her like set. I just have 2-piece EM and 2-piece HP just because I don't have her sets yet because I've just been spending resin on like talents and yeah for her and Kinich and stuff like that. So I haven't farmed artifacts for her or Kinich. A few
Okay,
times I
cause
did, but like rarely.
yeah, cause I was wondering
Terumi
because
says, Pin INVU, dash.
yeah, cause all my rolls are going,
Pin says, OL.
all my random stats are going to defense and flat HP. All my rolls, like I leveled up over maybe 10, 15 artifacts since the transmuter came out, and nothing is going into crit rate, crit damage. Everything's going into...
Pin says. Oh,
It's very rare for me to have double crits on an
Pin
artifact.
says. I hope you all get the best luck.
And lately, everything's been rolling crappy crap. And I'm wondering if they changed the RNG.
Nah.
Because it was never this bad. Like, okay, I would get maybe, 5 crappy ones and 1 mid. Then another 5 crappy ones, then another mid.
Terumi says. Haven't gotten lucky since Nahida's release.
But ever
Pin
since...
says. OLP.
But since the transmuter came out, everything is like in the dumpster. It's really bad. And I'm like, are they trying to get us to get the battle pass so we get more elixirs so that more people use the transmuter?
Nah.
Since
Just
everybody's
luck.
getting really crappy rolls? So I'm just
I had
asking
like-
everybody if they've ever had a good roll ever since the transmuter came out.
Yeah.
And you just said yes, everything rolled into crits. But everybody's like you, they've been leveling up their new characters, haven't been working much on the artifacts. But I have the impression that the RNG has gotten a lot worse since the transmuter came out. I have a feeling that MiHoYo's like, okay, well now you can build whatever artifacts you want with double crits. We'll just, send everything into oblivion. I don't know if you know Zergamer. He comes in here every once in a blue moon.
I don't think so.
He quit Genshin Impact because the RNG was so crappy. Then he decided to come back when Natlan came out. He rushed to get the elixirs to be able to do his artifact. So he made his artifact and everything rolled into flat HP, flat defense. Nothing went into the double crit that he created. And he rage quit the game again, and I haven't seen him since.
I've seen a few videos. A lot of people he made artifacts from the elixir. Like a lot of people didn't roll it. It didn't roll into crits, but some people did. It's just a luck thing. I don't think Genshin changed anything.
Okay. I think they did, but time will tell. Because you're like the first person that tells me that it actually rolled into crits.
Yeah. It's just random.
But a lot of people I've been asking are like, no, I'm just collecting characters and leveling them up and doing their talents and stuff. So I'm like, okay. But I'm still working on Navia, so I get stuff for Navia. I try to roll it. It rolls crappy. I farm some more stuff, re-roll stuff. It still ends up being crappy. She's still my highest DPS character, and I'm still getting crappy rolls on her. I'm really infuriated.
Well, it's like a lot of people and me. Our luck on Scar is the desert one. We had no luck in it, but some people have really good luck in it, so it's just random.
Okay. I'll
My
keep an
Scar is
open
good rate.
mind, but haven't got lucky since Nahida's release. Yeah, I was lucky with Nahida. I lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi. And then for the fun of it, decided to do another 10 pull and got Nahida.
Oh yeah, I remember that because my friend, that happened to my friend as well. She lost a kid 50 and then got Nahida and 2 pity.
And it was the same thing with Nahida. Not Nahida, Navia.
Oh yeah, I remember
Like,
you said that you won't have any luck, and I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Never know. And then you like got her in like the first temple or something.
yep. Like, I was like, yeah, you know what? So far, I've been having good luck in the last hour of the banner. So that's really gonna hurt me because Mavuika's coming out January 1st. Am I really gonna wait until the 21st of January to roll or wish for
No,
Mavuika?
no, it's luck. It's random.
No. Nahida, I got her in the last hour within 10 pulls. Navia, within the last hour, got her in the first 10 pulls.
Most
I
of my 5 stars came a hard pity, but Molani came at 30 and Kinich came at 8. So, but I was already on 20 pity before Wish, and then she came in the first temple, and then Kinich came in the first temple. But I think it's very luck based and it's very unpredictable. So
still think
there's
you
no
have more
certainty.
chances of getting them in the last hour of the banner. Like, I have a lot of theories, and that's one of them. And so far, it's been good to me, so. Because
It is up
every
to
other
you.
time I pull for characters, I go either lose my 50-50, go to pretty much hard pity on everything, and still can't get a cookie. So hopefully on the 1st of October, I get cookie or I get a 5-star that I don't have, which is either Mona or Kaching. And then I could use my free 5-star on whatever character that I don't have.
Soar against the winds.
But you were like saying Mona's really good at C1, except that she's never going to be as good as Farina.
I only used her for showcases. I don't like use her in like general. I used her in like when I tested like Mulani's damage in Skyra's boss and stuff. But I don't use her in like general and stuff. But I don't have any build for her, so her energy recharge is a bit low. Too low, actually. I just used her for showcasing, just for fun,
Stars that I can
because
see.
I like showcasing because it's interesting. Yeah. But, yeah. Farina is really good. She's good buffer, flashy heals, and does damage. So
Yeah,
she's really good. I
she
don't have her
boosts.
though.
I'm kind of thinking because every time I use Navia, I also use Farina on the team. So I'm thinking maybe I should put the Marishose set on her instead of her Nighttime Whispers. Because I've been farming the Nighttime Whispers domain now ever since I got Navia, and I'm having no luck getting her artifacts. So I'm thinking maybe I should go Marishose.
I don't know if Marisha Hunter works for Navia.
It works for Navia, but
Oh,
only if you use her with Farina.
okay.
And I do
Oh,
have
you
double
can.
crits on the Marishose, except that there are on Nouvellette.
What about like 2-piece geo damage and 2-piece attack or skill or something? If you don't have, if you don't have any artifacts.
Well, I have the
Temporarily.
artifacts, but like her crit circlet doesn't have double crits. Her attack sands doesn't have double crits. Her flower and her feather have double crits, so I'm happy with those. But Navia needs sands and she needs a good circlet, and I don't have those.
Soar against the winds.
Both items have defense and HP substats, and that's what they rolled into. Her circlet is crit rate, and her sands has crit damage. But like I said, everything rolls into flat HP, flat
As far as
defense.
the eye can see.
And every day I spend all my resin in her domain, and I'm still not getting anything good.
Navia fan says, era.
But I do have a couple of double crits in the Marechaussee that I could give her from Nouvellette. So just take them off Nouvellette, give it to Navia, and try her out that ways. I should probably try it because every time I use Navia, I have Farina on the team, so I probably should try the Marechaussee on her.
If you want to. Sometimes just testing random artifacts, like different sets, and just see what does the most damage for that. Yeah.
Because I don't have many double crits artifacts. I've been playing for a year, and, you know, I'm lucky if I have 10, 15 double crits artifacts on all my sets, so. Like, I'm still trying to farm. Every time I strongbox, I do a couple of Noblesse, a couple of Crimson
Soar
Witch,
against the winds.
a couple of emblems. Like, all these sets, like, my Shogun is a really crappy build. My Yutao is a really crappy build. I don't have any good Noblesse. I'm trying to get a good Frost kit for Rosaria.
As far as the eye can see.
So sometimes I also try the, what is it called there? I forget. Her Frost, Mountain Frost thingy. So I'll strongbox a bunch of stuff, but I am not getting double crits. I'm getting... Like a month ago when I started strongboxing, I had to start to strongbox because I couldn't collect any more artifacts. I reached the limit cap.
Oh.
So I've strongboxed everything since, and as soon as I have like 3 artifacts that I can scrap, I do it, and I'm still getting crap. So, you know, you're down to 9 artifacts to make 1, or 3, and then it gives you 3 crappy artifacts, and then you strongbox those, and then it gives you a crappy artifact, so... I've gone through hundreds of artifacts and still haven't gotten double crits. And Terumi has super luck. He says all his best artifacts came from strongboxing. But I'm guessing he had to like strongbox thousands of artifacts to get a couple of good ones. Because I've strongboxed hundreds of them and got nothing good. I mean, if you're looking for main stats, maybe that works. Like, if you're looking for an elemental mastery circlet. But mine will have, like, defense and HP substats on it. It's not going to give me the good elemental energy regen attack. Crit rates on them.
Terumi says, you're right about that Jeeps lol.
About strongboxing thousands of artifacts to get the couple of cracked ones that you got.
Yeah, like, so I saw a video from the YouTuber Xlice or something. It's spelled Xlice, and it says he spent 10,000 resin for Natlan artifacts. And I watched the video, and the luck, it was
Terumi
very,
says,
it was very sad. So
yeah.
it's very luck based. I don't think there's any like I don't think Genshin did anything wrong. I think it's just luck, and it just depends on the day. It's really random. So you like some of my artifacts, like it can take days just to get one good one. So It's just random.
You're talking about days. I've been playing this game for a year, and I got like 10 artifacts with double crits on them. It takes me a lot more than days. It's gonna take me decades. I'm so sad. I have a lot better luck in this game. Even though if you look at this game, like this
May I
character
pray for
here,
anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
if you look at her artifacts, defense, defense, double defense on that artifact, HP, defense, defense on this artifact, HP, defense, defense, HP on this artifact. I've had really crappy things on this character, and she's still my highest DPS.
I want to keep that bird like as a pet instead of an artifact. I didn't play it though. I remember when I first saw the artifacts on this game on your streams, I thought they were like pets, not artifacts. Yeah. I am now gonna test Kuching's damage with Freedom Swan. For fun.
Ooh, okay.
Oh wait, I need to give her crit rate because her crit rate's like below, and it's super super. Because she has a crit rate weapon on, but I just wanna test Freedom Swan just to see.
Yeah, it just seems like Genshin, 75% of your damage output comes from your artifacts. And the remaining 25% is from skills and weapons. Whereas Wuthering Waves, it seems like your artifacts are a third, your weapon is a third, and your skills are a third. So even if you have mid artifacts, you're still at 2/3 of your potential. And it's still easy to get the main stats in Wuthering Waves, so.
Okay, I just tested the damage. Freedom Swan R1 is slightly better than the Black Sword at R1. There's not much difference, so they're basically the same. They're very, very similar. Actually, probably cost the same amount anyway. They look basically almost the same. Okay. I shall give that weapon back to Kazuo now. Actually, now they're basically the same damage.
Same damages.
Oh no.
Be swift.
I think Freedom Swan's only ever so slightly better than R1 for the Black Sword, but it's hard to tell. There were some 18k hits with Freedom Swan and some 15k hits with the Black Sword.
Yeah, are
But
the
then-
Natlin artifacts any good? Or are they just for the characters from Natlin?
Probably just for Natlan characters because it has the Night Soul buff. Oh, unless you mean the other one.
Yeah, because there's one that gives you, like, crit rate bonuses. But there's, like, certain commission... you need the Night Soul thingies, so... If you don't have a character that does the Night Soul thing, then you don't have the crit rate bonuses from this set. But the numbers were pretty impressive. It was like 75% crit rate, you know. Like I was like, okay, I'll just put that set on all my characters, and then I was reading and it's about the Night Soul thing, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know how this works. I don't think this will be good on other characters.
Yeah, it won't work for other ones.
Yeah, it wouldn't work, eh? And then people started farming them because, oh, I want to pre-farm for Mavwika. Well, I have a feeling that when Mavwika comes out in 5.3, that will also have a new artifact domain, and she'll have her specialized artifact set.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, if you look at Fontaine, you know, when Fontaine first came out, we had the Marechaussee and the Golden Troop. And by the end of Fontaine, we had another domain where it's Navia's set. Nighttime shade or something. So not all three, you know, not all both domains came out at once for the artifacts. So I'm kind of thinking that'll be the same thing for Mavwika. She's gonna have a different set, so everybody that's farming for her currently is wasting their resin. So little is known about Mavwika, except that she rides a motorcycle.
Soar against
So
the
even
waves.
before they said that, I liked her. Like, I really like her. If you look at my colors here, I'm always in the yellow, oranges, reds. I'll do a little bit of purple here to contrast, but mainly, you know, my colors have always been red to yellow.
Hmm.
So when they came out with her, I'm like, yeah, this is my color pattern. This is it. This is my character.
As far as the eye can
And
see.
then they added, oh, she rides a motorcycle. And I'm like, yeah, I like her even more now, knowing if people know that I used to ride motorcycles, then yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of confused here, because if I was going to use my logic, I would wait until the last hour of her banner to save Primos to get her.
As far as the eye
But
can see.
I think that I'll be wishing all my Primos in the first
Soar
hour that
against
her
the
banner's
winds.
out.
Yeah.
That's
You
just...
could. Oh, sir, I just tested the Black
Again
Solid
on
again,
Kuching, and it gave her great weight food, and she actually did better than Freedom Swan. But I think because Freedom Swan's my crit rate wasn't the best. Because she's doing like 20 something Ks.
Say for anything specific for you, it would be my honor. I'm sure your wishes will come true.
Well, she did a 50k hit. 50,721. It's 27,021. Wow. Why is my coaching like so much better? Wow.
Ka-ching. Ka-ching.
I think my
Navia
coaching
fan
has
says,
bet my
not me
Cloran.
randomly getting a royal high ad. Pin says, XD.
So, okay, if I was gonna ask you between Kuju Sarah and Kaching, if you needed to bring Electro to a fight, which one would you select between the two of them?
Kuching.
Okay. So
Uh,
basically, Sarah is just good to bring the boost to the Electro character, but herself as an Electro reactor is not very good.
I know her burst can do nice damage, but she would take a while to get her burst up. Probably, maybe, depends. Maybe not.
Okay.
Oh, but Kuching, uh, she's good at C6, like really good at C6. But if you have Kujasara with her, then she's fine. Like,
Well, both of
without.
them are C0. Actually, I think my Kuju might be C2, if I'm lucky.
My Kuching C2, but this Kujasara, she's like good as my Clarend, because my Clarend is not built very.
You got Clarand, really?
Yeah, I like
How
her
do you
playstyle.
like her?
Yeah, she's pretty good. My crit rate on her is quite low. I haven't really found much for artifacts because I got too many other characters around the time when I got her. Because I got like Xiao, Lenny, Clorand, Nahida, Kinich, Molani. Yeah, just like a lot of other characters, and so yeah. So kind of, I'll get to her eventually. Right now, her crit rate is super low, but she's quite good.
Navia fan says, GTGFR by CYATMRW.
Okay, Navia fan, have yourself a good
Princess.
night.
Oak see you.
See you tomorrow mornings, hopefully. I won't be on too late, I promise.
Maybe I should try
Navia
Clorand with the
fan
crit
says,
rate weapon.
bye.
I wanted to see, because I do have Kuju here. Okay, my Chevrus is C4. And yeah, like I was saying, Kuju Sarah is only C2.
I don't recommend wishing for her constellations if you don't want the 5-star, because you might end up like me with my luck.
Well, I don't want either one of them. I want Kuju Sarah.
Yeah, it took. Yeah. I only needed 5 copies of her, but it took 4 5-stars before that happened. So. But I have no regrets. I really wanted coaching and I really wanted in constellations. So, yeah. I'm happy about it.
So yeah, I've been really liking Noelle ever since she's gotten her C6.
I need to try my Noelle's damage when I get C6 Goro. But he's C2 at the moment. Okay, now I'm gonna test Clorand with the crit rate weapon and see if she does better. Need to get her rest up.
I have a C6 Yang Fei who's level 1.
Oh yeah, my Yan Fei's C5. I saw her on the banner, and I was gonna wish on Yelan's banner, but the thing is, I got my Yelan. I got her a long time ago. She's my first 5-star. So I didn't wish because I didn't know it was only two. Yeah, fix it. I just skipped CC. One day should be CC.
My Garmin is C5.
Oh wow, that's good. Mine's C2.
He's level 20.
I
No
think mine's also.
artifacts, no weapons, no talents.
In mine, my gardening is 80 out of 90. Okay, now I'm gonna test Claren.
I don't
Let's
have
see.
I don't have resources to spend on those characters.
I'm
Not when
always
I can
learning.
not when I can spend them all on Noelle. Noelle's my best built character.
That's good.
Double crits. Double crits. Double crits. Double
Oh wow.
crits. Double crits. And it's the only character that if you get defense substats, it's actually good for her, so...
I think the black sword on Claren on R1 just bet R5 and I'll Dave. I'll have to test again. Why is Claren doing a lot more damage than usual? And I don't know how Sarah did like 50 something K burst when I have like her goblet. No wait.
But yeah, I'm having a really hard time with Navia.
I don't know how my Sarah did the 50 something K burst with a cryo damage goblet and an energy recharge stance.
Nice, though.
I just put a random cryo goblet on a from Noblesse because I just needed energy recharge. Because yeah,
My
I
time
don't
with the
have much
students
Noblesse.
taught me that carrying an
And
unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
I'll test her damage again with her other.
Yeah, I still have 14 days, 17 hours to
Oh, that's
select
good.
my free 5-star.
Oopsie.
I don't have the Luke. Maybe I should pick the Luke. No. The Luke is a really crappy character to get.
He's a plunge meta character. He might do like 200,000 hits. Okay, hits. You know?
No. Everybody said, like, when I first started this game, the first character, 5-star character I wished for was Yutao, and I actually won my 50-50.
That's good. That's good.
And I got Yutao, but everybody was telling me, oh, she could do 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah,
No.
maybe.
At C0, with crappy artifacts,
I think if you have the right buffers and like
I have really crappy artifacts on her. I got the Black Cliff pole on her,
that's good.
and she's really crappy. Although apparently she's better than Terumi's Yutao, but like she will do her high number damages a little bit more often than his. But she's still very temperamental. She only does damage when she feels like it.
Did you know that she does more damage? Like, She gets pyro damage bonus when her HP is like 50% or under.
Yes. Which is really easy, which is the reason why I stopped using her, because she always dies. She commits suicide each and every single time. I hate her. I was so excited to get Yutao. I used her a lot, obviously, when I first got her. But I absolutely need a healer, otherwise she dies. And my healers are so good that her HP will rarely go below the 50% now. So the only way for me to, I think, use her adequately would be to use her with Zhongli. Like, as long as I got a shielder, you know, I won't have to rely on her burst to heal her as often. And it's also very frustrating that you need to do charge attacks with her. Because I don't know if you noticed, but the targeting system in this game is not really great. So, all too often, she's going to charge into nothing. So I do her skill, I do a charge attack, and she ends up hitting nothing. And then she just uses up her HP until she dies. And barely hits anything. So I'm kind of stuck using her, doing normal attacks, using up her HP, and dying. At least I'm doing damage to the enemy, but I'm not doing mega damage. So on one hand, I was very happy to get Yutao, because it was the first character I wished for and got. And for the longest time, she was my main DPS. But it's been more headaches than pleasure playing her, so in the end, I regret it. I'm having more fun playing Noelle at C6 and Navia at C0 than I was ever playing Yutao.
But if you prefer to play characters that you like, why don't you just wish for characters that you want to get instead of meta characters?
Well, that would have been nice and dandy, except Sheena's never gonna get a rerun.
Yeah, she might be with maybe, I'm not sure. Should we run eventually?
Eventually, in 2-3 years' time, because she's not a big seller.
Maybe she'll be with Ryo or maybe another cryo character. Maybe.
Yeah, I did my predictions a month ago, and she's gonna get a rerun, but I don't really believe in that. And
Do
it's
you
like
think you'll
Candace.
live?
I tried getting Candace, because I think Candace was on the Shogun banner last year during the holidays. And then that's when I got all these Chevrus and these Kujuseras instead of getting C6 Candace. So wishing for the characters that you want doesn't work out. Like, I want Cookie, but never got her. And honestly, there's not that many characters that I really do like. You know, other than Candace and Shinha and Cookie, there's not many characters that I want in this game. And Mavwika's not out yet. I don't know about what's her name, Zilonan.
Oh yeah, she's a good buffer, but she buffs a lot more at C2 apparently.
Yeah, well, a 5-star requiring C2, that's a lot of wishes.
Oh, she still
When,
buffs at C0.
when I could just get a Zhongli and he's adequate at C0.
I don't know if she buffs or just has some reduction. Don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, because they'll tell us her kit on Friday. But wait, I need to get my Santa crit rate food. I think Santa did 40k.
Do you use food? Are you like always using food when you do your things? I never use food. Should I use food?
It's just I don't have him build his flower and his feather don't have any crit rate on him, so he has like 40 something crit rate, 48. But I saw some like 40k hits, so I want to see how good his damage is if I gave him some crit rate artifacts. I don't have artifacts for him with crit rate in the flower and feather yet. I will get them eventually, but like I said, I've had too many characters that I wished for, so the building of characters artifacts is slowly coming on. Very slowly.
Okay. No, because I see people using foods, but that only works when you do like domains like the Shogun or something, because you can't use foods in the Abyss.
Yeah, I know. Just see. I'm just interested to see how much Sarah buffs my electric characters.
I guess instead of wishing for Yutao, I would have liked to get maybe Arlecchino.
Okay, I think my Sona's damage is actually the same as Jitsun. You could get Arlecchino if you want to.
That's probably my one regret, is going for Yutao, because they're both pole, they both do similar damages apparently. I think Arlecchino is just a lot easier to play than Yutao. So I was like, okay, Sheena, Cookie, Candice, and maybe Arlecchino would be the 4 that 4 characters that I would like to have in this game. But Mavwika, obviously.
There's so much anime boys that I see on your screen that you haven't got. Shao, Skara, Venti. I just claimed them all.
But who knows? Maybe one day when Mavwika comes along, everybody's gonna be like, wow, she's like Diluc. She's a really crappy character. I hate her motorcycle. She always runs off away from the battle. Can't control her on the motorcycle. She's like the worst character ever. I'm afraid that's gonna happen.
I don't know if it's true or not, but like apparently in YouTube, according to YouTube, like in 5.1 Icon Quest, we might be able to fly her, but apparently the controls are like automatic, so like we can't choose what we make her do. It's just like it's automatic. But I don't know yet. I am now gonna test Kinich.
Kinich. I hate Kinich.
He is amazing.
Even before trying him, just because of his pixelated buddy there.
Howie's probably just angry because he pulls his tail when he glides up.
Yeah, I
Not
hate
he
the
drags up.
pixelated stuff, though. It's like, why is Genshin trying to be Minecraft?
He done 186k with reaction.
Ah,
And
shush. That's pretty good damage.
that was like no buff, no reaction, no nothing, just a random skill.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like, my Navia when she's feeling nice. And Navia's like my top DPS character, so that's pretty much the maximum DPS I get with my characters. So,
But his avatar is so nice. Now I'm kind of but easy too.
why is
I
Raider
don't know.
trying? Why is Raider
I
trying to join my world?
I don't know if I get his weapon, but if I do, I probably won't right now, just because I think if like his weapon banner was with Ito's weapon, I would, but because there's just other 5 stars I want to get, I'll just wait. But his damage is fine with a 4-star. I'll see.
That weapon kind of looks like the one Mavuika has in the cutscene.
Oh yeah, it probably was. Well, but it has 11 crit rate though. But I think it's only because of the artifact set they had to nerf the crit rate a little bit, like lower it a lot. The weapon I have on him has 27.6 crit rate at the moment, so I quite like this weapon name. Okay, Bennett can have Aquila Livonia.
How do I look at the stats of these things?
Press M beside path, the little symbol thing. So press the little person sparkle thing. So press X.
There we go. Yeah.
The little
That's
person
really...
thing. It's like above the days left.
Yeah, you're watching it 2 minutes later because I figured it out.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry.
But people forget, they think that they're live and now there's like a couple of seconds, if not minutes difference.
Yeah.
I mean, his weapon looks cool though, but
It is.
2.4 crit rate.
I have Serpent Spine on him. It's R1, and it's quite helpful to be honest. So I don't really think I would wish for his weapon. Well, not now, at least. My primo's a little bit dead after getting 4 or 5 stars. So I think I'll just have to. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the 4-star on him. I don't really mind if I don't get his weapons.
Oh, I need to show you my cats here.
Oh,
You
yes.
guys can't see them. Let me try to fix this real... Whoops! Okay, too late. I was too late. They were both right behind me in my chair here. And it was gonna take a second or two before they got into a fight, but... Yep, it's done. I wasn't fast enough to show you the... So, we all see here who won the fight. My big Conan.
Oh.
Both cats decided to climb up on the back of my chair at the same time. But the bigger
Very
cat
nice.
won. The bigger cat won. Okay, back to that. Okay, oh well, I think it's time for me to hit the hay and go to bed. Now I could be up early tomorrow
Okay.
morning to stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Also,
Because
I just
usually
tested
it's
Phoenix's
it's
damage. He did 400k.
how much?
400k
400k
on his
on his
skill,
skill,
and he's
and
only
he's
level
only level
86.
86.
But
Dang.
he's YouTube. So.
Yeah, I can't play Kanichi, unfortunately.
He's
He's
great.
great.
If you don't like
Even
it
I like
yourself,
Crystal,
I
but I
you don't have to wish
do
for
have
him.
to wish him.
Oh,
Just one. Oh, did I go to good?
Oh, Urza's getting his Wi-Fi tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So he's still listening.
Okay.
He's still here in the room, but he's playing Genshin. That's why he's not chatting no more. He's lucky
Okay.
because
So
usually I don't pay attention to the game chat. But yeah, folks, guess what? I'm going to bed. Oh, you haven't seen my new intro, so maybe you could leave me a comment of how you like it. I'll
oh
play the
where is
intro.
it?
I'll play my intro as the outro. Because I put some music to it, and now it's been 3 days, and I still haven't got flagged for the music, so I'm good to go, I think. So you can tell me how you like it. Nice talking to you, Pin. Miss you.
my friends with me.
Nice
Nice
seeing
seeing
you
you
and
and
everyone.
everyone.
And goodbye, everybody. Watch my intro.